Class of 2024. This is Mr. Urso, Coach Urso, reaching out to you all to talk to you a little bit more about human geography and world history for the 2020-2021 academic school year. Very excited to have this group to kick off the freshman year and eager to get things rolling here next week. Throughout this presentation, I'm going to explain a lot about the course, try to be as detailed as possible, try to be as clear as possible. We're going to cover a lot of information, but I just felt that this presentation can give you all a more inside look on what is to be expected this upcoming school year. I have a quote here that I feel is really important, really for anyone, especially new students to a new school. The quote is by John Wooden, legendary Hall of Fame head basketball coach at UCLA. He was a great teacher, and he really did a great job getting a lot out of people and inspiring them to do things. And the quote says, "Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do." And I feel that is so important this upcoming school year. Let's focus on what we can do. Let's focus on what we can bring into Central each and every day and kind of put aside what we cannot do. Let's have those thoughts. Let's have those issues go away, and let's focus on what we can do. Okay, a little bit of background about myself. This is my first year teaching at Central Catholic. Last school year, as you can see here, I spent teaching middle school social studies grades 5 through 8, and then computer technology kindergarten to 8th grade over at Christ Divine Teacher Catholic Academy, also known as CDTCA. I had a great experience over there. Really enjoyed the school community, but God willing, this opportunity presented itself for me to come over to here now and teach human geography. And again, I'm so blessed to be in this role. I'm also entering my second season as the head basketball coach here at Central Catholic. Had a great first season. Really proud of everyone who was involved. I have a great group of people around me. The administration was first class, and we had a really, really fun year. I'm really looking forward to getting things started here again soon for the second season. Over to my right here, my wife, my 2 daughters. I'm blessed to have them in my life. My wife, her name is Carly. My oldest daughter, Regina, who is 5, and then my youngest daughter, Rosalia, who is 2. Huge supporters of Central Catholic. Could not be happier for me to be down here teaching and coaching. Okay, so what will we learn in human geography and world history? So what I did here is I broke up, the semesters here. This first semester, we're going to focus a lot on, studying our government, and what better time right now to focus on our government and politics, especially with an election coming up here in November. I think we can really relate to what is going on and find a lot of great sources of information to understand our government right now. We're also going to talk about economics, physical geography, population, the migration of people, culture, language, race and ethnicity, and religions. Seems like a lot under that umbrella there, but I feel it's really important, and what I will try to do my best is relate all these topics to make them interesting and to really engage the classes throughout this first semester. Second semester, we will explore and study ancient and medieval world history, focus on ancient Greece, ancient Rome, touch on the medieval history, and then hopefully get into the beginning of modern history. So we'll kind of rewind ourselves back to ancient history and really see how things that were done then have really affected what has happened here even in present day. So All right, class expectations. As you all know, and as we know here, we are in this hybrid model for now. Our student enrollment has been divided into two groups. Our blue group, who will be present here Monday and Thursday, and then our gold group will be present here Tuesday, Friday. Um, here, are some expectations while you are here in school. Please always, remember to just arrive to class on time and be prepared. I cannot stress that enough. Half the battle is staying organized and making sure we have what we need to successfully complete class for the day. Okay. Also, a huge expectation, participating in class discussions, taking detailed notes, whatever the content area may be. That'll be a huge part to while you're sitting, in these seats in this classroom. Collaborating with classmates, and I will always encourage open and respectful dialogue. I feel that having a room of respect and open communication where we can all really hear everyone's thoughts and everyone's minds, is always going to be better than a silent, quiet classroom. As long as we keep the respect factor at our forefront, we'll be okay. Anytime we have a project to present, it will be done in school. I will not make people present things virtually unless we have to due to a lockdown situation. But I really hope we don't get to that point. I want to see people present here in the room, and for classmates to ask questions and to provide feedback, and for me as the teacher to reflect on the presentation also and see how things are getting done. If we do have to complete a test or a quiz, I will also make sure, especially the test portion of it, will be done here in school. This way, if there are questions or any confusion when it comes to the assessment, I can make sure I'm here to help. Okay, so those are the expectations of both groups while they are here in school. Virtual learning expectations from home. Blue group and gold group. Okay, while you are at home, you're still participating and being a student, right? I have here completing content related readings and analyzing the material, watching many videos and applying the information in the form of a follow-up activity, communicating via email with questions, continuing to work on long-term projects and or assignments, and checking email in Moodle for class updates. We have talked about how important it is to build the habit to check email and Moodle this first week during orientation. Let's continue to build that habit as we enter into the school year next week. Catch up Wednesdays, right? So no one is here on Wednesday except for the faculty, staff, and administration. This is when you will have the opportunity to sign up to schedule a meeting via Zoom with me every Wednesday. If you are stuck on something, you are just, not understanding what is going on, need a reminder of something, you will have the opportunity to schedule a Zoom meeting with me, and we'll meet for 10, 15 minutes to hopefully solve anything that you're stuck on, right? A sign-up sheet will be sent out via email at the beginning of the week, and if you need to, you will sign up for a meeting. It is not required, but if you need to, right, utilize this day to ask any questions and to clear up any confusion. I feel it is a great way for us to kind of stay in touch with one another midweek, to review maybe the first 2 days and to preview, what's coming up the second 2 days. Let's really take advantage of these catch-up Wednesdays. All right, the breakdown of the 4 quarters here, right? First semester, which is, a lot of human geography. Quarter 1, starting next week, right, the week of August 31st. We'll dive into globalization and economics. We'll touch on, right, how has this pandemic that we're living in right now really affected us globally from an economic standpoint, right? Huge negative side to all of that, obviously. And what can we do as a country and really as a world to kind of, get ourselves out of it? Unit 2 is more of the government. Okay, and as you can see, like I told you earlier, the campaign is a great way for us to really learn about our government. I'll let you read over the rest. Quarter 2, we're getting 2 more units, and the second semester, as I mentioned earlier, is all about world history. Okay, so that is the breakdown of the 4 quarters. It's laid out there for you. Hopefully that helps with planning things. Class procedures and policies, right? Respecting prayer time, the dress code that, right, we as the teachers, faculty, and admin have put in place for us to be successful here and to follow each and every day when we're coming to Central Catholic. Okay, respecting the rules in the handbook. No cell phones in class. No food. Water bottles are completely acceptable and okay, as long as they're not a distraction. I am all about hydration, okay? Making sure our iPad, I know it's not on here, but it's fully charged and ready to use during class. Again, respecting your classmates, respecting speaking to others and listening to your classmates when they speak. Academic integrity, being honest with yourself, okay? Doing things on your own. And if you can't, ask for help so we can make sure we provide that to you. Respect is a huge word with me. I feel that if we have a respectful, classroom, things are going to be okay. Absences, please contact me immediately if you know that you're going to be missing school due to an illness, COVID related or not, just a common cold even. You're not feeling well that morning you woke up. You're going away on a vacation or you got a trip planned. Please notify me via email. Please let me know when that's going to happen. Let me know the dates. Let me know when you're going to be returning. So this way I can keep everyone on track with all assignments and classwork. Most of the time, the assignments will be ready to give you even beforehand. That way, if you are going on a vacation or a long trip, you can take what is needed and then, whenever you return, hand it in. Okay? Continue to check email in Moodle when you're absent. All class announcements can be found on Moodle. Communicate at all times about late work or missing assignments. Okay, if you missed something, right? If you forgot to do something, just don't show up and say, I don't have it. Tell me about it, right? Let's figure out why you missed it. Let's figure out then a plan to get you caught up. Contact information. My email address is burso@centralcatholics.com. Please feel free to reach out and email me with questions so I can make sure I am helping you out and we are achieving, what we can here in the room. Remember, every Wednesday, you can still set up a meeting with me via Zoom, okay? Right? I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my presentation. If you have questions, please email me. And as always, roll Vikes.